sorts.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin, and you're here to slay
You
her.
just say that because I got them all?
If you don't, it will be the end of the
It usually
world.
shows all the, yeah. Oh, here we go. 2, 3, 4, 19, yeah.
Let's
You
see
make your
what
way
kind of
up the short
options we
path
get
to
this
the
time.
cabin. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. The interior of the cabin is almost entirely
Let's see if I
bare.
get both
The
options,
blade
though.
is your implement.
Okay, I still have both options. Done a couple without the blade. Should I take the blade this time? This shit's nuts.
I like that you just being low.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the blade this time.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Rather difficult. Alright, I'll see what we can do.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Where's that voice? Yeah.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Yeah, bro, you bring the blade
Don't let
and
it
she
fool you.
becomes...
It's all part of the manipulation.
She's on a whole different fucking level. She's terrifying.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Why would you think that?
That giant knife you're holding kind of gives it away, doesn't it?
It does.
The blade. Of course she doesn't want to talk. Who'd want to have a conversation at knife point? We should drop it.
I feel like...
Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
I think I dropped it last, right? I did not. I did both.
The blade tumbles out of your
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Yeah, let's talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. Will be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to...
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
It's awkward.
I know. I just said that. Now why are you here to kill me?
Told me I have to. Do you think I'm just wondering yourself? Oh, why? Do you know why I'm here to kill you? You're supposed to end the war. I've been Whole thing is I'm not sure what to believe.
Believe me.
Right, she's not interested in it. I'm
And do you
interested.
think asking me what to believe is going to
just have to
suddenly
get
make everything crystal clear?
Unbalanced.
Let's not pretend that's going to happen. As far as you're concerned, and as far as they're concerned, I'm going to say whatever I have to get out of here. That's just the dynamic of our situation.
That is, yeah.
I think there are, but you have to have a certain. I need 2 more Mexico.
There's people out there. I think I did this one last time. So I'll do that.
Don't just tell her that.
I will tell her that.
Is that why they threw me down here?
I think
Well,
I
don't
chose this
wanna
one
hurt
last time.
anyone. I like the hood, I think.
It's okay. If it was gonna railroad me, just
I don't
I've
remember
already
much
done it.
about it,
Wouldn't
to be
have let me
honest.
done it.
I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
Not at all.
Sooner or later, you'll understand that I have your best interests at heart. Hopefully sooner.
Maybe I can try to riz the angry princess.
How sweet. Now be a pal and help me get out of here, would you? We could figure out how to deal with them after I'm free.
Maybe cut you out again, bro. I've been through it too much.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key.
Oh, bro, don't make me cut her hand
Maybe
off
it's somewhere
again.
upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
I'll be here.
I check upstairs, but they're gonna shut the
You
door,
attempt
so
to
I'll have
make
to
your
come
way
back
out
down
of the
here.
basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams
Then I'm
shut.
just gonna try to be as
Clear the
neutral or
path
like
with a
friendly to
lock
her as I
sliding into
can.
place.
I did that last
Someone
time.
else here.
I
You make
still
your way
see what
back to the
options
bottom
it
of the
gives me.
stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
Everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
They sure did.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Always with the cutting her out of here.
Against your better judgment,
Jesus.
you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding
This
chain.
one image is so disturbing, bro. The way she's looking at you with those big ol' eyes. You're just cutting her hand
You
off.
cut into her flesh.
This is iconic right here.
The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able
This
to
one's
cut
just
through bone,
disgusting.
and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet. She didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Thank you.
She's
Now
just
let's
different.
get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
I guess
Wait,
this is
this
where
isn't fair. You can't just
the
do
Mike
that.
Griel option.
Watch me.
Oh. can do both. I wonder if there's something on the second day. I can do, Jeff. No,
Stop that.
I saw Warner. If it's let me do it,
I
then
thought
I
this was a
have
little
the
too
ability to
easy.
do something else. Yeah, it was. Help me.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back.
Help
But the
me.
princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it! Stop resisting me! I am trying to get you out of here alive.
Oh. I can't resist.
Thank you. You swing your arm towards her throat, the blade singing through the air. But she's ready for it. She grabs
caught
your
my
arm,
hand.
her grip like a stone vice.
Don't look at me like that.
You drop the blade.
Oh my god. She just fucking broke my hand.
She lets go, and faster than you can react,
Holy
rears
shit.
back and hits you with a bone-shattering haymaker.
Bro, look at it. It's pulling a Mike Tyson on me, bro.
There's a ringing in your ears. You're fairly certain you can feel bone grinding against bone where she fractured your jaw, but your body isn't allowing you to feel much right now, adrenaline coursing through your system and numbing your nerves. You fall to your knees. You're barely able to bring your trembling arms up to defend yourself before she hits you again. Every blow is as punishing as the first.
She's
You
beating
feel
my ass.
bones shatter with every impact, unknown ruptures blossoming with blood somewhere inside of you.
You poor thing. I'll go ahead and put you out of your misery.
She places a confident heel on your chest and pushes you down to the ground. Her knee falls to your throat, your windpipe crushed beneath a weight you didn't think her slight form could possibly possess. It can't just end like this, right?
I absolutely can't hear her. She's about to
I'm sorry.
murder
It's
us.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Die. The tower.
You're on a path. You're here to slay her.
She's definitely gonna kill me again.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie. We might as well just pledge ourselves to her and stop
Broken.
pretending we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us. Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge? I'm not being a
Sad
pessimist.
boy.
I'm just being realistic. You're being annoying. Just ignore their
The
bickering.
hero is
Whatever you
tired
do,
of these
don't
other guys.
pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone, yourself included. I agree. If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world on a silver platter. Rescue her? Given the stakes of the situation, there isn't really a difference between rescuing her and pledging yourself to her. Either would be terrible. So please try to ignore both of those knuckleheads and focus on saving the world. Let's not make this harder than it has to be.
She's a real boss lady, that's for sure.
If that's what you want, I guess I don't have a say here.
Oh my god. He is such a sad boy.
The interior of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Shit. That looks cool.
The blade is your implement. You'll need... Why do we feel so small?
We do feel small. Like the windows are high up.
We don't feel small. We are small. You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward and rub your hand against the
Figured it would
cabin.
disappear again.
I hope you know how we should count ourselves lucky. Some things are better left unseen.
Oh. Alright.
No blade this time. Yeah. Maybe she'll be more receptive if we're unarmed.
Huh?
Blade, no blade. It doesn't matter.
Alright. So I'm not gonna bring her to Blade.
The door to
I
the
think the
basement
first time I did
creaks
it,
open,
it
revealing a
forced me to
spiral
take the blade in.
staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease. Huh. This is actually kind of nice.
It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
Witness you? Yo. Fucking
You weren't
witness you.
kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time. You shouldn't
Is
come
she?
down here unarmed. We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her.
Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there.
It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
Let's go see her, bro.
Making
Let's
your way down
fucking
the spiral
witness her.
staircase is a time-consuming and
Witness
exhausting
me.
effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond. The princess towers over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain
Sick.
binds her wrist to the far wall. The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was
Right.
pointless to resist her.
She's a fucking god now.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants. I see your hands are empty. You've already given up, haven't you? You aren't even going to try and kill me. How sweet. And more than a little disappointing.
You wanted me to fight you?
She's disappointed in us?
Disappointed.
Kneel.
Oh shit. Saying no is kind of scary. That's kind of scary. Do I kneel or not to kneel? Just a little guy. Sure,
On her
kneeling.
command, you fall to the floor, knees painfully connecting with hard stone.
Gain some favor.
That's my good little bird. Now,
I'm the good
why don't we
bird.
talk?
Chirp chirp.
The last time we met, you told me I was destined to end the world. That thought wrapped itself around my heart. It has pulled at me since the moment I squeezed the life out of your broken lungs.
Hey, you fucking evolved into this
I could
deity.
feel its fundamental truth awaken me. The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for alterations. It's time for me to seize my destiny. And you, little bird, will help me seize it.
Well, that gives away the game, doesn't it?
It does. But why did she say the last time we met? That's not right. That can't be right.
She's right. We've been here before. And we've died here before. Pitifully. We might as well do what she asks of us and help her. She is inevitable. Can't you feel it?
He's being melodramatic, but the point stands. What are we even supposed to do to stop her?
Stop that. Look at that.
Well, I'll be damned. That's not good. Okay, First things first, you're going to have to stuff those pessimistic thoughts someplace far, far away and commit yourself to what needs to be done. The stakes of the situation should be perfectly clear to everyone now. And if you're going to save the world, you have to have faith that you can pull this off. You can't win a battle that you've already lost in your mind.
This isn't about desire. This is about what I am. And I have little interest in discussing destiny with one that cannot see the divine truth that shines in my heart. All you have to do is break these chains and set me free.
Don't be rude. Of course she can. It's not rude to question someone who's apparently trying to end the world.
Sure.
That's exactly why it's rude. We should know our place.
I can, easily. But that isn't what I want to do.
She wants me to do
The
it.
story of a terrible and bountiful God unbounded of her own will is no story at all. It's not worthy of everything I am, or everything I'm bound to become. It isn't even worthy of what I was. The destruction in Genesis that's to follow in my wake is deserving of a song that can echo for eternity. The song of you, being so struck by my glory, so overwhelmed by what I am, that you feel you must deliver me into the world.
See.
And from your
Oh,
act
good
of
song.
utter devotion and submission springs a new dawn, a better dawn.
I mean, let's
Submit now.
commit.
Submit later. It makes no difference. Because in the end, no matter how vainly you struggle against me, my will triumphs over yours.
I believe you. Let's do the pledge.
Your will was so easily broken. Am I that magnificent?
Oh yeah.
All you need to do now is break my chains.
If this is what you want, then I guess there's not much else for me to say. No, you can't just give in to her. Not when the stakes are so high. Not when you're so close. I won't let you do this.
There's still something in the way. A greasy film inside of you where it doesn't belong. Trying to conceal you from me.
Or is she gonna be able to sense the narrator or something?
Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
Is she talking about you? That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you?
Oh, she is powerful. She's in my head.
A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
Oh shit.
No. What are you talking about?
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
Shit. No.
Rise, my little bird.
It's getting a little crazy.
Without hesitation, you're brought to your feet.
Oh shit. She's controlling the narrator now. Oh my gosh.
Break my chains.
And how are we supposed to do that? We don't even have a weapon. All you need to do is believe it's been done.
then?
Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls from her wrist. She is loose, and the end is upon us.
What a good disciple you are. Come, it's time for us to leave.
I'm just a little guy.
Nothing. And then, everything.
No, it took her. It took even her.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Even her.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. I don't want to look at us.
I'm unraveled. You know, that's crazy.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there.
She's huge.
Do you know what we'll find out there?
What?
Rhetorical. I am not rhetorical. I have only known these spaces, and I have known flickers of the lives you've brought me, short and violent and full of passion. But all of those flickers end where the long quiet begins.
Be quiet.
I'm asking you because I cannot know your mind. Do you know what we'll find out there? There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day. They are not like us. They do not last.
What do you think about this festival? This holy, godly
This one
woman.
is dominance, a figure capable of bending everything to her will. She will make for a terrifying and divine heart.
I'm terrified,
Do
alright.
not mourn her, for she would not be able to mourn you. No, their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
He lives. Uh, does, but you're going to keep time to yourself. He does, and when I find him, does, and when I find him, you and I are finally gonna have answers.
Do not look to one who fears me for your truth. The only answers worth knowing are those we can find within ourselves. If I did, I would already be awake.
Huh?
One, whatever you bring me next will be enough, and then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular, a final multitude.
You need one more. Alright.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
Just need one more.